Hello Pisces, I hope you're all doing well. This is your love reading for mid-July 2020. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And it's not going to resonate for everyone, so just allow your intuition to guide you to what might be meaningful for you. And you could also check out the other signs that make up your chart. Sometimes those readings have additional messages. And thank you all so much for your support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. So we're going to start by pulling an overall energy card for you Pisces regarding love for mid-July 2020. See what the overall energy is. And we're getting adversity. I keep that challenge. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. All right, so some sort of challenge, maybe going through a little bit of a rough time. Let's get some cards and see if we can figure out what this is about. We have the World, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So with this overall card of adversity, and accepting that challenges are the best way to learn, it feels like you've been very burdened, a little overwhelmed by a situation, but carrying a very heavy burden when it comes to some sort of love situation. But we do have the World here. You've completed a cycle. A cycle is complete and a new one is going to start. We have this King of Coins energy. This can be about earth energy coming into your world, but this can be about this ending of a hard time, this ending of the burdens, and accepting that challenges, when you accept that challenges, for these two cards, okay, so accepting that challenges are the best way to learn, accepting that is going to release this burden energy, and it's going to bring about an ending of this cycle of adversity, so that there can be grounded, stable, and secure energy coming into your world. And like I said, it could be that there is an earth sign, or you could be dealing with an earth sign that you've had this adversity with, but you've had these challenges when it comes to love, and they've been a pretty heavy burden. But that cycle is starting to come to an end. So let's get a card for the World, the King of Coins, and the Ten of Wands. And we're getting the Page of Wands. So this can be about some sort of passionate communication that comes in, that maybe, you might feel a little bit of challenge from. We have earth energy and we have fire energy. You might be accepting a little bit of a challenge here, and you're trying to do some growing here. But it's not very clear with this energy here. Except for that there's, you've had some adversity. There is some burdens that you're carrying in regards to a love situation. It could be that you're trying to choose between two people, and that's been a little bit of a burden, a little bit overwhelming. And you're being challenged to learn and grow from this. So let's get a card for this row. And we're getting past life relationship. You have known each other before. It feels to me for some reason like there is a situation where you're going to go through a little bit of adversity, because you are maybe in a relationship, some sort of love connection with another person. But then a person comes into your life that you feel like that you just connect with right off the bat. You feel like you've known each other your whole lives. You have this connection that is maybe a little bit unexplainable. This connection that's coming in, this possible past life relationship, is going to cause, that's what's going to cause this burden, this adversity. And you're being challenged, to accept that this burden is how you learn. And once you have this learning, that's going to bring about an end of an old cycle so that a new cycle can come in. So take that however it resonates. It just might be for a select few, that message. So let's get some more here. And we're getting the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So, like I said, this just feels like it's for a select few, but there is this person that's coming in that you feel like you've known all your life. You can't explain this deep connection that you guys have with each other. It's going to bring you happiness, a lot of abundance and happiness in your life. We have the Two of Cups. This is, it feels like this is who you're meant to be with. You're going to make the decision to move away from this burden energy. You're going to make a decision to move away from this adversity. It feels like you've learned a lesson so that this new cycle can begin. But you are going to make the decision to move away from one other person so that you can move into relationship with this person that's come in. And like I said, just take that however it resonates. But we do have the Two of Cups here. We have happiness and abundance. You know, it feels like this was destined. And, you know, for some of you, it could just be that, you know, your relationship, if you're in a committed relationship, and you have this deep connection with them, you're going through a time of adversity, you know, and that's going to be a little bit of a burden. You need to learn through this process, through this adversity, so that you can bring an ending of that cycle, so that a new cycle can begin. And here you are, you know, this is about getting grounded. You know, the burden might be getting grounded and stable, you know, keeping this commitment. It might be allowing yourself to communicate your passions. You might have been a little bit shut down. But I do have the feeling that for those of you, just for some of you, that you could be in connection with another person and wham, somebody comes into your world that you just click with. You guys feel like you've known each other. You can't explain this connection. And that's going to create this adversity and this overwhelm and this burden. And the challenge is for you to learn. Feels like the challenge is for you to learn that this other person you know have a deep connection to is your happiness, your abundance, and your soulmate. And you are going to move towards them, move away from whoever you could be with. But let's get a card for the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Swords. And we're getting the Devil. How did I know that that was coming up? Yeah, this feels like temptation here to me. This can be a card for Capricorn. Could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. Like I said, we have Earth energy. This could be something that's toxic, but it feels to me like something that you feel some temptation that you're powerless over. You feel powerless over. It could be the temptation to just keep things as, you know, in the status quo, the person who you're with. You know, like you feel powerless to get out of this situation. Like I said, it could be a Capricorn that you're moving towards that comes into your life that you decide that, you know, this past life relationship could be with. You know, but it feels like this burden that you're in, this adversity can be very toxic to your system. It's almost like you need to get out of this toxic energy. You are not powerless. And like I said, you could have a lot of temptation. Let's get a card for this row. We're getting you deserve love. You are lovable. So you may be unhappy in this current relationship. You maybe don't feel like there's equal reciprocity, like this other person is as into you or loves you as much as you love them. But you know, this is a card about you deserve love. You know, in the end, you know, regardless if you're with somebody and you have to let them go to allow this person that you have this deep connection with to come into your life, it's all about learning. We all need to accept that there is sometimes challenges that we need to learn and grow from so that we can get to this Ten of Cups energy and this Two of Cups energy. And the bottom line with whatever this devil energy, the bottom line is that you deserve love. You know, you can't very well expect that anybody would ever tell you that you should stay in a connection that you're unhappy with. When you come across another person, that can be your happiness, can be your 10 of Pentacles. Nobody would ever say to stick that out. Because we all deserve love, and you deserve love. And at the same time, even though you're doing this, it's going to make you feel a little bit bad. You might be a little burdened by it, overwhelmed by it, but you are lovable and you deserve love. So let's get some advice for you, Pisces. And we're getting new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So that just deepens the feeling that I'm getting, that this is for a specific few of you who are in a connection, but you come across this past life relationship, somebody that you've known. You feel like you've known them your whole life. And it feels like you're struggling to know that you deserve to be loved. You might feel powerless. You might feel tempted to just stay where you're at because that's the easy path. But we have soulmate connection. We have a deep spiritual connection that's coming in. And this new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and you need to explore if this is your person, if this is your happiness calling. You know, it's going to be so the overall energy is adversity. You're going to be going through a little bit of adversity, carrying a pretty heavy load. But there can be an ending to this cycle, and this new cycle with this new love is going to begin. So it's very interesting, Pisces, and you know, I guess we'll look and see what takes place in August, but just take this as it resonates, for whatever resonates for you regarding your current situation. But it feels to me like you're going to be coming into contact with somebody that, you know, you have an amazing, huge, deep spiritual bond with. And just remember that you deserve love, that you are lovable and you deserve love. And you're not powerless in this situation. Don't be tempted to stay with the status quo just to make somebody else happy. We have new love coming in, you know, that's stirring your romantic interest. And we have happiness and the Two of Cups here. So I hope this was helpful, Pisces. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.